All right, I'm going to share screen. I'm going to play your greeting song this morning, your good morning song, while the others are coming in.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Hearing any sound?
Teacher.
Okay.
Yes, teacher.
Is what going on here? Not the video.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Miss Melody.
Are you ready for a brand new day?
Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
How are you?
It's so nice to have you here with me today. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Just fine.
Howdy, how do you do? Hello, good day. Now that we're together, learning so much fun, the more of us, the better. So come on, everyone. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Just fine.
Howdy, how do you do? Hello, good day. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
How are you?
It's so nice to have you here with me today. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Just fine.
Howdy, how do you do? Hello, good day. Now that we're together, learning so much fun, the more of us, the better. So come on, everyone. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Just fine.
Howdy, how do you do? Hello, good day. Howdy, how do you do? Hello, good day.
Okay. So that's your greeting song for this morning. Hope you're feeling fine. Like what the song says, all right? Okay. So we're moving on. And we're going to do our basic aid this morning. And our basic aid is a good manners video. All right, good manners. We should always portray our good manners, right? Thank you, or please excuse me, I am sorry when we need to use them. All right. Good. Hearing any sound on your end? Clear and loud? Any sound, Rajon?
Teacher. Yes, teacher.
Okay, good job. All right, let me start.
Muffins to eat. I want to have some muffins. Give me some muffins to eat. You have forgotten the magic word. When you want something, you today. Use the word, please, the magic word, so wonderful to say. I got some muffins to eat now. Yum, yum, yummy, yum, yum. Now that you have them, you say thank you, just like your big sis and brother do. Thank you so much for these muffins. My tummy's happy today. It's the word, thank you, the magic word, so wonderful to say. Oh no, I've dropped a muffin. What should I do of it now? To help make things better when you make mistakes, the magic word sorry is all that it takes. Sorry for dropping a muffin. I've dropped them by mistake. Use the word sorry, the magic word, so wonderful to say. Give me those towels to clean up. Hurry up, get out of the way. Excuse me is the polite thing to say when somebody is in your way. Excuse me, I need a towel so I can clean up and go play. Use the word, excuse me, the magic word, so wonderful to say.
All right, good job. So that was your basic aid. We use our social graces whenever we need to use them. So we say please when we want something, thank you when we have gotten it. Excuse me when you're in someone's way. I am sorry when you hurt someone. All right. And as usual, good morning when you come and see me in the morning, and your friends, your Zoom friends. And good afternoon when you're leaving in the day. It's about 12:40, so it's afternoon. And good evening when it's after 6 o'clock, we use good evening. All right. Right, good. Okay. So today we are going to look at, who remember what is our topic? What are we talking about this week? If you don't remember, that means you're not enjoying this topic, What are we talking about? Who remember? Anybody remember? Wedding. Very good, Deja. We looked at wedding yesterday. And we said that when you have a wedding, two persons get married. What are they called again? Two persons who get married. What are their names on the wedding day? What do we call them? Yes, Devroy?
Yes.
What do we call the two persons who get married on their wedding day?
Bride and groom.
Very good. The bride and the groom. Good job. All right. So today we're going to be looking at a letter, and that letter is associated with the wedding. All right. So I'm going to share my screen a little. Good. So our discussion is on wedding, but we're going to do letter R today. All right. So the first thing you're going to do for me, you're going to tell me what sound the letter R makes. What's the letter
Army.
R? Yes, Rajon? Again, Rajon? Yes.
Word.
Good.
Word.
Say the letter R for me, Deborah.
Somebody kayo stop me.
Malachi, mute your microphone. All right. So the R says, the R says, good. No, the letter R can be written in two forms. The letter R can be written in two forms. What are the two forms that we write letter R in? What are the two letter R's? Name calling. Malachi, what are the two letter R's? Two ways we write letter R. Unmute and tell teacher. You're muted. Yes.
Common and capital.
Okay, capital and common. Okay. Devroy? Yes. I'm calling names in here. So you wait until teacher call your name. All right. But good job. All right. So we can write letter R in two forms, capital R and common R. Okay. Good. Now, there are things that we can find. Lots of objects that begin with letter R. Okay. There are lots of objects that begin with letter R.
In the floor.
So the R says the R says Now, I want you to think in your head. Make the letter sound in your head or in your background because I'm not hearing. So you can make it in your background. Yes, Malachi. Yes, Malachi. Make the letter R in your background. And then tell me something that begins with letter R. All right. So I'm going to call names now. Malachi McCoy. Malachi, your microphone is open. Tell me something that begins with letter R. Why you close it back? Tell teacher something that begins with letter R. Malachi. Something that begins with rat. Very good. R for rat. Rajon, your turn. Something that begins with rabbit. Very good. R for rabbit. R for rat and R for rabbit. Deidre. Something that begins with letter R. Put the roof sound. Not hearing you, baby. You're muted. Again?
Yes, R is for rainbow.
Okay, good. So R for rainbow. Good job. So I get R for rat, R for rainbow, and R for rabbit. Good job. Devroy. Devroy, something that begins with letter R now. Your turn. You're muted, Devroy. Unmute and tell me. What begins with letter R, Devroy? Unmute your microphone. You're still muted. Devroy, waiting. Devroy, I'm waiting. Devroy. All right. I think therefore probably microphone set is giving a little trouble. I'm not hearing him. He's not on mute, but he's blinking a light there. All right. So we are going to move on. So there are many things that we can find with the letter R, okay? Good. So we can find R for ring. All right, so we're doing wedding, and R is for ring, okay? And teacher is married. So teacher is wearing a ring. All right, let me show you my ring. Can you see it? R for ring. Look at my screen. Good. The R is for ring. Good. So when a bride gets married, she wears a married ring on her finger. All right, like mine. All right. Good. And also the groom wears a ring also. So R for ring. Right? And the groom's ring and the bride's ring, they look different. All right. The bride normally have rings that have probably a stone in it. All right. So I have something that stands out. All right. A stone. The man, a big stone in it. I should say a big one. No, the man normally wears a round ring, flat round ring. All right. Good. The woman or the bride normally have like a 2-piece, 1-piece, 2-piece, or 3-piece, whichever she chooses. And if you have 4, they have it on too. But for the man, it's just one ring that the man wear on his ring finger. All right. And this is your ring finger. All right. So your ring finger is beside your pinky finger. So this little finger here, the one beside it is called your ring finger. All right. And it is found on your left hand. All right. So nobody should wear their married ring on their right hand. It's on your left hand. Okay, boys and girls. Now, R is also for rag. Rag, and everybody know rag. We use a rag to take our bath. R is for rose, right? R is for rose. And rose is very pretty. You have different color rose. You have pink rose, red rose, white rose, yellow rose, many different color rose, all right? Good. And roses are very beautiful. R is for ruler. R is for ruler. Let me see if you know what's a ruler, because you don't start using it yet. Malachi, what's a ruler? What is a ruler? What do you use a ruler to do? And not hearing it. What is a ruler to do, Malachi? To draw. Okay, a ruler to draw. Good. When you go to primary school, you're going to start using your ruler, all right, to do your math. All right, or to rule up your book so it can look nice. All right. And R for rain. I don't have to explain that one. Everybody knows rain. We're having rainy weather right now. We're having rainy weather from about 2 weeks now, right? So we know that rain are droplets from the sky. All right. Heavy droplets and light droplets. All right. Good. So there are those things that begin with R, and also rabbit, as Rajan said, and rat, as Malachi says, right? And rainbow, like what Deja said, all right? So there are many things we can find that begins with the letter R. Now, there are names that begin with letter R also. No, the letter R, when you're writing your name, you use a capital R, use a capital R. So capital letters are used to write a person's name, all right? Now, in our Zoom class, I don't know if you know your Zoom friends, all right? But there is one person in our class whose name begins with letter R. Can that person identify his or herself? So your name.
We teacher. What is it?
What's your name? What's your name? What's your name? My name is.
What's your name?
Wow.
Rajon. So we're using the first one because we're doing letter R, Rajon. So your first name begins with letter R. So R for Rajon. Boys and girls, one of your friends in the class name begins with letter R. A boy, his name is Rajon, okay? And Rajan is the one sitting up there in the white t-shirt with an anchor on the front of his shirt. Okay, so that's their Zoom friend, Rajan. Now there are other names that begin with an R, all right? For example, R for Robin, R for Robin, and R for Rhea, R for Rhea, R for Roy, R for Rose. Rose is also the name of a girl. So we have Flower, that's by the name of Rose, and also a person can be named of a flower. So if you have a pretty little baby girl, and I say, oh, she's so beautiful, she looks like a roses. Don't have to worry, just give her a name Rose, right? So a girl's name can be Rose. And R for Ron, R for Ron. So let me go again. R for Rajon, R for Robin, R for Rory, R for Rhea, R for Roy, R for Rose, and R for Ron. And those are not the only names that begin with letter R. You can find a lot more that begins with letter R, okay? If I give you a homework to find names that begin with letter R, boys' name and girls' name, you can find a whole lot. Okay, boys and girls? No. That's the end of our discussion for letter R. Let me recap for you quickly. We spoke about the letter R. We identified the letter R. Good. And we said that R can be written in two forms, capital and common form. We name objects that begin with letter R, and we name persons that we identify persons whose name begin with letter R. And one of the persons we have here, where we can see them, is Rajan. And Rajan is the name of a boy. So I am going to share now a video with you with the R sound, with the root sound. You can learn some more words and the sound of letter R. Okay? So just give me a minute. I'll bring up the video for you. Okay, how is the sound? Doreen?
Yes, teacher.
Job.
Yes,
So but no, and you're going to look at the things that
teacher.
are, okay? Yes. Look at the things that
Music and rhymes. Let's do the letter R, R, R for raspberries, raspberries, R for rabbit, rabbit, R for rocket, rocket, R for rainbow, rainbow, R for rose, rose, R for robot, robot. Wonderful. Let's do this once again. Let's do the letter R, R, R for raspberries,
rocket. R for rainbow. Rainbow. R for rose. Rose. R for robot. Robot. Okay, so that's the end of your letter R song. I hope you have learned one or two things that begin letter R and the sound, okay, from the video. Now our first activity, bring it up my sheet, comes to us from the red book, page 53. So get your red cover textbook, and on page 53, it says there to color a picture of a bride and a groom. They are wearing their ring on their ring finger. All right, so observe that we're doing letter R. So if you look at the picture, you will see the bride and the groom with their ring on their ring finger. It says most married couples wear a special ring on their ring finger. And the word ring is there for you to trace and color the bride and the groom and say ring begins with the letter R. Ring begins with the letter R. So you're going to do that activity for me now. You have 7 minutes counting down. Remember now this session finished. You're going to log in back at 11:15 for the remainder of the session. You're going to have your lunch, wash your hands, use the bathroom, wash your hands, have your lunch, and then you're going to resume back at 11:15. Okay? So you can complete this activity until you cut off from this first session. Okay. Hope you got the page number right. Red cover book, page 53. All right.